Welcome to another edition of Mark's Inspiration. Glad you could join me here today, as always. Excuse me. It's a cool morning in St. Louis, Missouri today, like 34 degrees, something like that. It's cold. I don't like the cold, but hey, what are you going to do? It's that time of year. Today's topic is going to be go with the flow. Flow with the current. Go with the stream. It's very difficult to paddle upstream or to swim upstream. There is a current of life. If you can get in rhythm with that, your life will flow much better and everything you desire will just come to you. I know that's hard to believe because we grow up in a society that tells us you got to go out there and get what you want. If it's going to be, it's up to me. And there's some truth in that. Just like with all falsities, there's a little truth in there. Fallacies, falsities, fallacies, okay. There's some truth in there. You do have to get up, you do have to go, do have to follow your intuition to achieve what you want in life. But when you force things, you may get what you want, but what you may find out is it wasn't really what you wanted after all. As opposed to sometimes you're trying to get something and everything seems to be going against you, you just let go and you find yourself moved in another direction and you end up getting something that you didn't think that was what you wanted, but looking back in retrospect you realize that was what you really wanted, and what you thought you wanted wasn't what you wanted at all, and you're glad you didn't get that. That's a little difficult to understand, but if you've experienced that, you know what I'm talking about. Too many times we push, we step on people's toes, we frustrate ourselves just to try to get what we want, when the reality is we're going against what we really want. Our conscious mind thinks it knows everything, but there's a higher self, a higher part of us, God if you like, that knows exactly what we want, that will be best for us. And too many times we miss out on that because we think we know what we want. Sure, you have to set off in a direction. It's good to make a plan. I have goals written down. Every day I say them to myself 2 or 3 times a day. I also have them on a recording. I play them to myself. But I have to be flexible because that's my idea for my conscious mind of what I want. But I know that there's something better than that for me. Better than what I could want. Much better than what I think I want. I just have to be, how do I say? I have to allow that to come into my life. I cannot be rigid. Rigidity is a killer. You have to be flexible. Some of the great generals of all time would tell you they all made a plan, but that plan is subject to change because things never go the way we think they're going to. We cannot see the big picture, but there is part of you that can see the big picture. So if you have your eyes on this woman, for example, that you're just in love with and you think you want her and you think she would make the perfect girlfriend, that's what you think, but you don't know. You can't see the big picture. Maybe if you got her in 6 months, she'd gain about 100 pounds and you wouldn't be so happy. She wouldn't look so beautiful anymore. Maybe she'd just want to lay around on the couch and do nothing all day and want you to go out there and work and provide her the money to just run around with her friends and sit around the couch and eat bonbons or something. You don't know. See, you cannot see down the road, but there is a part of you that can see down the road. You have to allow that part of you to lead you in life. Allow that part of you to give you what you really want. Don't be rigid. As I said, be flexible with your plans. Have a plan, of course. Have your goals written down. And I'll say it again, less than 1% of the people have written goals. They're afraid to write them down. Are you? Write your goals down. Review them twice a day, when you get up in the morning and before you go to bed at night. And that will give you some direction to go in. If a ship sets sail, it has to have a direction to go in. Otherwise, it's just blown around here and there the sea by the winds. You too will be blown around by the winds of life if you don't have some kind of a direction to set off to. So I'm going to stop for today. I got to get to work. Thanks for joining me. I know it's a short one, but I will see you tomorrow.